Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out a very interesting city and indeed civilization builder. It's called World Turtles, and the entirety of the world that you will be playing in, that you will be building a city upon, is on the back of a turtle. And indeed, these turtles are flying through space. There's a couple of them, actually. I think there's another one hidden behind the Steam page button over there. But anyway, let's jump into things. As ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening, how to play the game, and how to have a little bit of fun. So, yeah, first things first. We need to get the basics sorted. We need to build up a little bit of infrastructure. We need to get resources harvesting, etc. Thank you very much. Okay, so helpfully, very, very helpfully, in fact, there's a lot of these little buttons on the screen, which I am hopefully going to be taking you through and showing you exactly what that means. We only can see a very, very, very small part of the world at this moment in time, but we're going to be expanding out to pretty much the entirety of the back of the turtle. We're not the only ones here, I will say, and that is signified by the fact that there's a little unfriendly tribe over here. We'll get rid of that. Anyway, before we first get things sorted, why don't we take a little look at what we've got up at the top here. We've got our resources up in the very, very top left. We have got our excess capacity of 4 resources. We've got housing, we've got food, we have got appeal, and then we've got order. And in order for more people to join us from other tribes on the islands, we need to have at least one of each of these free so that somebody can come and join the tribe. We've got our stats over here: toddlers, babies, adolescents. We've got idle meeps, the number of apprentice meeps. That's fine. We've got 1 building at the moment. We've got no builders' yards, and we've got no wanderers. They're very, very important buildings for a variety of reasons. We have no gathering capacity. We have no stone masonry capacity. We've got a couple of different sort of environmental stats: water level, humidity, temperature, flux, and gas pollution, apparently, as well as, I guess, like overall health of our turtle. We need to feed the turtle in order to keep it from starving. That's a pretty large responsibility. It's got a tree on its head, though, so yeah, a bit of a strange one. Anyway, we are going to be, hopefully, developing, I think in the first instance, it's probably worth us developing a little bit of a gathering capability, if at all possible. We need to go into gathering. Yeah, gathering. We can get a woodcutter's cabin. Apparently, here's a good place to do it. I mean, 6.5 dozen, really, as far as I'm concerned. It's not going to make a huge impact as long as we are able to get all of the tree sources sort of within the wood gathering area. We'll also queue up a stonemason's cabin. This is apparently a decent place for stonemason's cabin. Sure, let's do that. We'll put that over there. Hotkeys, we don't need to worry about hotkeys. Buildings and meeps. Yeah, meeps are just the people that we've got. Wild food sources. We're gonna be getting some wild food sources in a second. Yep. That I've just explained the excess capacity thing, and harvesting, we've already done that as well. We've got a fault line here, which is fun. Very, very exciting. Meeps can wade through shallow water, and we're also going to start scouting very, very soon indeed. So, let us unpause and get cracking. So, I think sort of in the first instance, oh yeah, I should have pointed out as well, we've got borders. We've got these little red flags literally all around the entirety of the sort of visible area at the moment. We're going to be expanding that. We're going to be going places, mark my words. So, this game does a couple of really interesting things that I would like to talk about. We can get a wanderer's cabin. It's basically a scout hut. Allows you to send out scouting expeditions, which is what we're going to do. And we've also got a builder's yard, which allows us to expand territory. You know what? I'll do it. I'll build it just to demonstrate it. We can get it started. But there's going to be a lot of building stuff it's going to take time to get into motion. That's fine. We're using up all of our basic resources in order to build the stuff that we need to build. The turtle is starving slowly. That is a terrifying responsibility that we have to try and keep that thing alive. Anyway, we currently have got a whole bunch of buildings that are currently locked. We can build as many builders' yards as we want to, but I don't particularly want to. Dwellings, for example, that will give us some housing capacity. Very, very, very interested in doing that. We should probably explore how on earth we should do that. And I'd like to wait until we get the stonemason's cabin or the woodcutter's cabin up and running, because it is indeed quite interesting the way that research in this game works. I talked about, I guess, unique unique ways of doing things. We're going to get ourselves a research hub very, very shortly, which is going to allow us to see exactly what research we can get and what research we will get. But I really, really like the way that research happens in this game because it's very, very interesting. Excellent. Okay, so we got ourselves an extra building. We got ourselves a stonemason's cabin, which is very, very cool indeed. Am I correct in thinking that that stonemason's cabin actually, yeah, that stonemason's cabin gave us housing capacity as well. That's very, very cool. So I think we're probably going to see a few additional people start to join the colony very, very soon, which is very, very nice. Right, so we got the woodcutter's cabin over here. We have got the stonemason's cabin over here too. Let's get the wanderer's cabin or the wanderer's hut, and then the builder's yard as well up and running too. So once we get the wanderer's cabin up and running, brilliant. Fantastic. Once we got the Wanderer's cabin up and running, there's a couple of different things that we can do. We can see who works here, which is definitely noteworthy. They're apprentices. That's fine. Builder's yard is being worked on. However, there's now a lot of like information with regards to all of these different sort of raw, rare, wild foods. So we've got onions. We've got onions over here. And what we can do is we can send wanderers out to survey the different types of food stuff. They can research them. Gas pollution. Okay, that's fine. We've got some fish over here, which again, we can choose to harvest now that we've got the Wanderer's Hut up and running. We've got some grapes over here that we can choose to harvest if we want to. I don't particularly want to. I would like to get the Wanderer's cabin out to scout. We can choose to, where do we want to choose to explore? Oh, we can't actually scout stuff quite yet, but let's choose to explore, I don't know, like out here. Sure, we can set them a little objective, and you can actually see the builder's yard, which very, very handily, we can get it to construct buildings, but I don't particularly need to do that at the moment. We can see that we've actually expanded the borders quite significantly, like very, very significantly. Okay, that's looking good. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff going on over here, but I'm just going to focus on the basics and get the stuff down that we need to get down first. Right, let's go into improving. Let's get a research hub. We're recommended to build it over here. I'm happy to follow the recommendation. That seems pretty good to me. What do we got here? A leisure hub. Place leisure hubs in locations where other buildings may have access to them. Sure. A little bit of a leisurely opportunity to do that. Rome wasn't built in a day. Indeed, it was not. We'll get that all sorted. Right, what are we going to say about weather? The turtle's position in space determines worldwide weather. Yes, so actually, this is kind of interesting. We can check out the space map here. Now, we're flying through space, and you can actually see that in different regions of space, there is different humidity, temperature, and flux readings. So we are going to have to, I guess, work with that depending on where we are in a specific area. That's fine. I really want to get this research hub down because I really want to talk about the way that research is handled in this game. But we should be getting stone, or we should be getting rocks, which turns into stone, and then we should get trees, or whatever they are, wood / planks, whatever that stuff is. We're getting it done, which is very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. I think we've already seen some additional people join the colony, which is quite nice. Now, the research building is done. This is the research tech tree. It's kind of wacky, but it's also kind of really, really cool. So, there are specific buildings that are able to conduct specific bits of research. For example, the stonemason's cabin can construct or can do research on all of these different things. Mallet and chisels, for example, or or pottery. We can do pottery research. That's very, very important. Or mortar and trowel. So what we need to do is we basically need to make the decision between how much rock we want to harvest and how much research we want to conduct. Now, at the moment, we've currently set it to 59% towards harvesting rocks, 21% towards research, and also towards leisure as well. Once we've got the leisure hub up and running, which it now is. Do I care about leisure at the moment? I'm not really sure that I do. Leisure, yeah, we'll get rid of that. Experience, each building gains experience in 4 different tasks that are performed. Yep, the building can be upgraded. That's fine. Each building requires a specific item to be researched before it can be upgraded to the next level. That is fine. A fault line has started erupting. Okay, I guess we'll see what happens here. Oh my giddy ants. Okay, that's very, very cool. I hope nobody that I know was around there. But that does look pretty freaking cool. I didn't realize that a turtle had the capability to have a fault line on its back. I don't know how the sort of, you know, geothermal situation works there, but I guess that's okay. I would really like to unlock an additional task here. I mean, I know we're exploring the map. That's fine. What are we researching in the research hub for this one? Okay, let's set our research objectives. So in the woodcutter's cabin, we are going to work on the pump drill, which allows adding a flywheel cord and hole board to a drilling rod, drastically increasing efficiency. Sure, I'm happy with that. It also gives us a breakthrough in pottery, which allows us to research stuff faster, so that's pretty good. We don't actually have a farm yet, although we could get a farm. Scaffolding at the builder's yard, construct roads. Okay, we just need more experience in order to unlock that. That's fine. A winch. Breakthrough, fore and aft. Okay, you know what? Continue to work on scaffolding. The orange is where we're working at the moment. I would like to unlock survey points of interest, and we just need experience in order to unlock that. That's fine. So I guess we'll work on domestication, which is exactly what it's been set as. Oh, yeah, we need to get a fishmonger's hut. We need to get a fishmonger's hut, and we also need to get a farm. I think I can build a farm right now, can't I? I think I may be able to build a farm. Where is farm? Improving? No. Is it in gathering? It is indeed in gathering. Okay. We're suggested to build a farm here in a good sort of temperature... A good temperature range. That's fine. We're suggested to build a fishmonger's hut over here, which I guess we'll do.
Leave it to me.
Sure, happy with that, and hopefully that's going to lead us towards greatness, which is kind of nice. Do I want to explore the map? I'm still working on exploring the map. That's fine. Research towards domestication. That's okay, although we will need more experience for the gatherers before we're able to collect some resources. Let's go into 3 times speed. There's nothing too crazy at the moment. Demolishing. Yep, we don't need to worry about that. Weather, we've already talked about. Joiners. Not actual, you know, occupational joiners, but people joining the clan. We got a tribal camp. Okay, we're going to have to resolve our differences at some point. Borders, we've already dealt with. Crystals. Okay, fine. Moisture range, yep. Water level. Excellent, don't care about that. Gas pollution, we've already dealt with that. Yep. Okay, I think that's just pretty much caught up with regards to the basics. How are we getting on with some of these... How are we getting on with some of these researches? Yeah, you can see that there's a little progress bar that goes around the edge here. I probably do want to focus a bit more on... What the heck? That's actually quite lovely. I don't know what region of space we're in at the moment, but it's a beautiful region of space. I like it a lot. Okay, we're good for pretty much all of our resources. We've got everything that we could possibly need. Apart from the fact that these angry individuals are over here just chilling. I really would like more experience. Oh yeah, brilliant. We've got the opportunity to survey points of interest now, which I'm going to do. Surveying points of interest will allow us to... Also, we got some road construction, which should happen automatically now. If I go and set this as an area to harvest. Again, we can sort of set our percentage... our percentage chance to all of these. So I think that that's a pretty decent ratio. We're getting that farm done, which is nice. We can choose what to plant, and we can choose where we want to plant it. It's pretty easy. There's like different planting spots. In fact, we should be able to unlock domestication. Domestication will sit quite nicely under that area. But for now, we can get grapes, or we can get corn. Oh, we got some joiners. Nice. I'll get some corn over there, and we'll get some cabbages.
Farmer's work is never done.
Sure, and that's gonna give us some excess appeal. I don't know, but people love cabbages. Also, you know what? I'll harvest those Octavian plants. We can harvest sort of things manually around if we want to. For example, this fish over here, we can set this fish to be harvested. That's going to give us extra food capacity. It's also going to give us extra appeal capacity. As long as we've got some, as long as our people, you know, don't starve, then we're pretty fine. Now again, I've set up this. I've set up the survey operation here, so we should be able to investigate all of these different types of rare and wild fruit and vegetables. And also chickens. That looks like chickens. We should be able to survey them. Yeah, let's address this balance slightly. There we go. I want to go Something like that. Yeah, we'll go 78% into surveying points of interest. I feel like that's a pretty decent thing to do. 18% roads, 41% road construction. Let's adjust this slightly. There we go. So we'll get some roads. We'll get some research on the scaffolding. That's excellent. Buildings can be repaired. That's fine. Damage. Natural phenomena can damage your buildings. Yeah, of course. That's fine. I'm a little bit nervous about the fact that we are so close to a fault line over here, but apparently that's just what we're going to have to learn to deal with. Either way, we should be developing our food over here, which is very, very nice indeed. I'm very, very happy with the way that this is all shaken out. I do still need to get additional research done. Like, I do need to sort of focus up and actually get some research done. Domestication, we're most of the way towards that at this moment in time, which is going to unlock kennels, conservation, fertilization, husbandry. That's good. But, you know, we need to get the basics done first. Let's go into 5 times speed, and we'll wait and see what happens. Fishmonger's hut has been built. Let's, sure, let's select fish to be harvested. There's no reason to harvest anything other than fish, so let's get to it. Aha! Look at this. We've started to research the onions, and once we've researched the onions, or at least I guess discovered the onions, then we should be able to get them into our farm if that's indeed what we want to do. A snow comet is headed to our realm. I don't know what a snow comet is, but I think it's what drops these crystals off, these Octavian plates. I've got a couple of them. Space resources. I feel like I should harvest them if we only have a limited time frame to do that. Sure. That seems pretty reasonable. Also, the only thing that's stopping us from having more people join us is housing capacity, so I might as well go and build some additional housing. I also don't have that many buildings unlocked, do I? Let's get some dwellings. Dwellings are recommended over here. Sure, I'll build a dwelling. And we'll build a dwelling over here. I'm happy to build where the game tells me to build. That sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, my lordy. Is this going to topple over? I feel like it might. Cultivation, domestication, and a kennel. All of these things that we can actually do. Now, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think that we can build these buildings as basic buildings. No, indeed we cannot. What we can do, specifically for the kennel, is I think, yeah, we can build an annex. We can build an annex to the building. We can commission a kennel, which is pretty cool. Kennels provide safety and comfort to dogs, which leads to more dogs. Well, more dogs sounds like a net positive as far as I'm concerned. Any other things that we can build? Oh, yes. Look at this over here. The farm. If I click on the farm, we finished whatever that is. And we should now be able to domesticate animals, which is very, very exciting indeed. We can choose between what livestock we want to have. I mean, I'm going to say chickens, just because I know that chickens, we're working on chickens at the moment. We're researching them, so that should come up gravy for us very, very soon indeed. Okay, I mean, population-wise, this is good. We've got some Meeps that should be joining us, I hope, very, very soon indeed. Builder's yard, still working on all of that stuff. What are we working on? What did we finish? Mallet and chisels. We got mallet and chisels done. Let's have a little check about what that unlocks for us. Mallet and chisels would be at this place. Yeah, stonemason's cabin. Unlocks mortar and trowel. Doesn't actually unlock anything for us. What are we working on now? Plug and feathers. Crafter stonemason's cabin. Lewis lifting tool. Leads to the Lewis lifting tool. Okay. Our farmers may now plant yams, which means that we have successfully managed to discover yams over here. Very, very, very nice. Okay, you know what? Not too unhappy with all of that. We should be fine. Excellent. Okay, dwellings have been occupied. Phenomenal news. That's great. That's really, really good. We still have excess capacity in everything with the exception of housing. So I'm gonna try and build yet another dwelling. Yeah, let's do it. Let us do it. People in dwellings, I think, can work anywhere. So let's actually get this over here. Yeah, people in dwellings can work anywhere. So they can just assist. They can assist the general doings of the area, which is quite nice. Okay. I'm reasonably happy. I'm reasonably happy with how this is looking. We should maybe focus up a little bit more on research, but Maybe not. We get chickens. Yeah, we still need chickens.
Insights have been gained.
Aha. 8 sheep have joined our realms. Research completed. Weirs. Okay, you may now craft crafter fishmonger's hut. Okay, I presume that's in some sort of an annex form, although it may very well be its own little building. It's not. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. We don't have to deal with that right now anyway. Although, yeah, we should be able to build it over here, unless it's fishmonger's hut. Okay, well, I don't know. Upgrade. Oh, we can. Oh, it's literally here. Yeah, we can do this, can't we? Or do we need? Yeah, we need iron tools in order to do that. Ah, I see. So it's just literally it's an upgrade rather than a specific annex. That's okay. How's the farm coming along? That's looking good. Repair the farm. It's not damaged, is it? Okay, I guess we'll repair it. I didn't realize how it became damaged. It might have been damaged in the fault line. That's fine, I guess. Okay, keep on working, everyone. We're happy with the way that things are looking. We don't have any chickens yet, but if I take, for example, if I take sheeps, we can house sheep here because we do have sheep in the realm, if I'm not mistaken. So here's hoping that we're actually able to get that up and running slightly faster than I would otherwise anticipate. We'll also harvest more of those Octavian plate things. Good stuff. Excellent stuff indeed. Okay, let's bump it into 5 times speed. We still need a little bit of additional capacity. Again, that could be with a number of different buildings. We can get additional capacity. The builder's yard, for example, builder's yard over here. Builder's yard over here. That will give us extra housing capacity anyway. We can build the play wheel. The play wheel is an annex for the woodcutter's hut, apparently. A woodcutter discovered that it started rotating. While this warrants further investigation, constructing a play wheel will inspire interest in the phenomenon. Okay, that's fine. Our farmers may now plant onions. That's cool. I'm happy with that. We're getting that excess housing capacity, which I'm very, very excited about. Can we actually get across to this other side of the ocean? I'm not sure that we will be able to. Let's go and give it a test. Don't think so. Yeah, this is cited as a potential area for expansion. Don't think any other areas that are particularly interesting. Let's set this area to be explored. 12 chickens have joined our realm. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've got 8 sheep here, which is great. That's fantastic. Do I want to maybe get another farm? If I get another farm, that would allow me to get somewhere for the chickens. But it also seems like a massive faff at a time like this. So let's not worry about it. Okay. I think the cabin has finished up surveying points of interest. Let's go and get some dogs. We've discovered dogs. Wanderers should survey this area. Yeah, we'll discover dogs. Don't worry about that. So yeah, I really like the way that research happens in this game, where it's like research specific to the building, which I think is a great way of doing things. Research of square rigging. Where can that be put to use? There's a new building available. That may very well be its own building. It's not. Okay, where is it an annex then? We've got a kiln. We got a kiln and also that other thing. We got a kiln here. Kilns provide thermally insulated chambers that produce temperatures sufficient to dry and harden clay into pottery. Cool. Let's get that over there. Very, very nice. And any other annex or any other buildings, upgrades that perhaps we can look at? I don't think so. The only potential upgrade is to a crafter fishmonger's hut. 4 dogs have joined the realm. Great. I think we have housing for dogs already. Yeah, we got plenty of capacity for dogs over there. We're surveying points of interest here, so we should be able to discover mollusks, and we should also be able to discover capsicums. Excellent. Very, very, very happy with all that. Right. Can I maybe Don't want to faff around with that. Don't want to faff around with that at all. Oh my giddy aunt. Toggle tectonic plate overlay. Moisture overlay. We got a temperature overlay here as well. Does make things look a little bit less busy. Oh, that looks very, very busy indeed. Okay, our farmers may now cultivate mollusks. Well, there you go. We may craft a crafter stonemason's house. So that, presumably, will be an upgrade. Yeah, that will be an upgrade, but we still require iron tools in order to get that. That seems like I don't think I want to do that. I don't think so. Right, research-wise, how are we doing? How are we doing research-wise? Do we want to focus on something? Husbandry. Excellent. We got husbandry, which I presume is, yeah, right here. Alchemist's workshop and an iron bloomery. Okay, let's pause because I can't actually take stock of exactly what we've got going on. Iron bloomery. Where's the iron bloomery? Where would that likely be? See, there's so much research going on just in the background, which is very, very nice. It's down here. Ah, okay, so that is research that is done through the research hub here. Breakthroughs in pottery too. Requires apprentice woodcutter's guide. Unlocks the alchemist's workshop. Right, so is that a specific building? It is indeed. Alchemist's workshop recommended to be built here. Let's build it over there. Sure, I'm very, very excited to see how this is going to work. Okay, get rid of those two as well. Everything is looking good. Does that give us... That gives us a little bit of housing as well, which is quite nice. I mean, in terms of resources, we've got them all. We have got absolutely all of the resources, which is very, very nice. Still a little enemy tribe on our doorstep there, but not a big deal. We've met Meeps from another realm. Ooh, we've got some neighbors over here. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what that brings for us. Right. Have we surveyed everything of interest over there? Select an area closer to survey points. That's pretty close, isn't it? Okay, I guess we won't worry about that then. That's fine. Okay, continue to get more people, more and more people joining, please. That would be great. Right, what are we doing here? Right, we're going to produce iron. We take shard stockpiles, which we make at the stone mason's house. We combine that with wood, and it gives us iron. That's nice. How can we research iron tools? That must be at the alchemist's workshop, right? Smelting? It's got to be smelting, right? I think it's got to be smelting. Alloys? Yeah, it's got to be the alchemist's hut. That's fine. Okay, well, keep on keeping on, everyone. Now, the turtle is in a little bit of a bad state. What did we research? Mortar and trowel, and also a mortar pit. That looks like an expansion here for the... What is this? The stonemason's cabin. That's fine. Again, I would love to get it upgraded, but unfortunately we can't. We'll get that annex. We'll get that annex added. Tavern, fine. Envoy, fine. Fore and aft rigging. Does that allow us to do anything here? It's gotta be from the water-based. It's gotta be from the water-based thing. Square rigging, fore and aft rigging. No idea. Trap nets, no, not particularly bothered. I mean, the fishing hut is just sort of happening. We don't even need to really necessarily worry about it. It's just bringing us in food, apparently. Which is good. Little envoy over here. Looks nice and derpy. That's fine. We're okay with that. We've got our mortar pit down, which is excellent. That's good. And how's this alchemist's workshop coming along? Yeah, let me actually redouble our efforts into research. In fact, let's just stop everything and we will just go all in on... We'll go all in on research of smeltery. Okay, research complete on scaffolding. We can get a lookout tower and a water tower. We can also build a tinkerer's workshop, which I have yet to build. I will build that. And what else can we build? Interacting. A lookout tower. Yeah, I would like to get a lookout tower. Not a suitable location. That's unfortunate. Can't build it there. We need to make sure there's no special features in the way. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to be able to put this lookout tower, actually. I feel like it should be in this area. It needs to be in this area. Yeah, not happening. Water tower we can get over here. That's kind of cool. Okay, we'll get a water tower there. And a tavern close to other realms to facilitate trade. Over here? Because, of course, there is a realm over here that we haven't actually discovered yet. Okay, I guess maybe there's not an appropriate place to lookout tower quite yet. I think that was an asteroid that just crashed down on the planet there, but there we go. Water tower. Oh yeah, that's the other builder's yard over here. We could maybe get another builder's yard, actually. Yeah, I could definitely look at getting another one, maybe over here somewhere. Let's see. Settling, builder's yard. What's the issue? The cost of wood is too high. We just do not have enough wood at the present moment. This is what we're doing, though. This is the thing, right? Is that we're processing a relatively small amount of wood because we're doing so much research, and also because now wood has other uses rather than just specifically water. You know, we're using it to build water tower buildings. We're using it to process iron, that sort of stuff. Right, Tinkerer's Workshop. Aha! That does tools. Excellent. Okay, well, I am desperate. Desperate, I tell you, for some tools, because I would love to get some buildings upgraded. That would be really, really handy. Also, looks like we don't have any excess order at the moment, which is a little bit of a problem. We've got excess housing capacity, but we do not have any excess order. So that is something that we need to bear in mind. Anyway, let's see how many tools that we can get together in as quick a fashion as possible. We also need to check out the research tech tree, because there is, I believe, there should be research somewhere. What is this? A trip hammer? No, I don't want a trip hammer. I need research in order to help feed the turtle. I do indeed believe that there's a catapult somewhere that we should be able to get, but I think, actually, tell you what, we might need to get to the front of the turtle in order to build the catapults. I think that may very well be the case. Right, let's see if we can try and build a builder's hut.
Do you have a license for that?
Do you have a license for that? Indeed, I do not. Let's go and get it.
All finished building.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Water tower is looking good. That's fine. I don't want to worry about the water towers or the water points or anything like that. It's okay. Tavern. Yeah, where did we end up building the tavern? It was over here, wasn't it?
Research complete.
Right. Smelting is finished. Beautiful. All right, what do we got here? A cart.
Building complete.
Carts allow for more trading?
House party?
Sure.
We can upgrade that now.
What can we upgrade?
New
What can we up? We're unlocking a lot of upgrading.
understanding has improved.
Ah, it could very well be this, which we're now finally allowed to upgrade. Let's get it. Let's get that upgraded. We'll use all of our tools. Fantastic. Love to see it.
Have been gained.
We can now get a crafter farm. That's fantastic too. As soon as I have 6 tools, I will get that. I would love to upgrade these buildings. I think that would be tremendously good for us. Don't need to care about a water tower there. We've already got the annex that we need to get. Yeah, and then the building, the builder's yard we've already got over there. Can I not build a lookout tower? Can I not build a lookout tower? It needs to be built over here. I don't know why it needs to be built over here. Is it specifically to look at tribal camps? Is that the Is that the specific issue? Yeah, that could very well be the issue. That's a bit of a shame. I'd like to see that. Yeah, so I think there should be catapult points up here. Prioritize order research hub. Oh, to attract more Meeps. Sure. What would I like to prioritize? What would I like to prioritize in this area? Research completed on joints, and we've also finished the artisan cabin. There's a lot of research that we've completed here. Again, I don't think that there is anything that I specifically want right now. Veneering, allow us to build a wood monument. A lathe. Let's do planer first. What do we need? Crane. We need to get the crane first, and we need to get the winch needs to be finished before we can get the builder's yard. Bridge building, that'll probably be useful. As I say, I mean, we're not really facing too many issues at the present moment. We're in a pretty decent place, all things considered. I would like to get a few more tools. Let's actually focus all of our efforts on tools rather than anything else. I don't particularly care about any additional tasks. Just give me more tools, please. Give me more tools. That would be great. Don't need to worry about anything else here. Infrastructure. Yeah, I really would like a catapult. A huge catapult that can be used to feed the turtle and steered around space. That's going to be useful. That is going to be useful. Waterways can be used to cross large bodies of water that require helicopters to place. Well, we don't have helicopters yet. Believe it or not, our society is not sophisticated enough to get a helicopter. Okay, we don't need any information on that. We don't need any information on that. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, can we get a crane then? Can we get a crane? We need to just work on the winch. We need to work on the winch at the builder's yard. Okay. Okay, let's go 100%. Let's go 100%. And we'll go 100% over here too. There we go. We're going to have that winch in no time. Which is what I love. It's such an unbelievably unique mechanic. We can get a clay monument. Fills Meeps with pride about their achievements. What do we need? We need 80 clay, 5 iron, which we don't have. And that will give us 6 order. That's actually ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Okay. Can I reduce... There we go. Reduce the amount of iron tools that we're making.
There's a new building available.
And also, I tell you what the real issue is that we're probably... There we go. We need to devote a little bit more time, effort, and energy towards clearing shard heaps and also harvesting rocks. And actually, we should probably harvest those shard heaps as well. And any other shard heaps that we want to harvest? Don't think so. Just order that we need. And we can do that with a monument, as I sort of said earlier. We can do that with a monument. Alternatively, I think if we get another research hub, we can get a... What am I looking for? Improving. Yeah. We can get more order. Is there a recommended place for it?
The pursuit of knowledge is unending. However, this particular pursuit is now finished.
There may not be space for it. Aha! There is space for it. Good stuff. Excellent choice indeed. I don't think there are any other upgrades that we can get right now until we get more tools. Oh my goodness gracious me. I think a snow boulder literally just fell out of the sky. I will repair that, and I will repair that too. Let's get all of that repaired. Also, let's go and harvest these Nivium plates. Sure. Let's go and get that done. Harvest that too. Nice. We're 100% in on pallet research. A crafter builder's yard. Still don't have enough tools to do that. We don't have enough tools to do... We don't have enough tools to do hardly anything at this moment. However, society looks lovely. Everything is looking very, very nice indeed. I don't think that we can complain too much. I really do want to get that catapult. I really, really, really do want to get that catapult. How far away are we from the... How far away are we from the required research? We'll get crane. Yep, give us the crane. Crane is next. Yeah, we shouldn't have been working on the bridge building nonsense, but we can get the crane done reasonably quickly. Unlocks the catapult, allows us to feed the darned turtle that we're riding on. Yeah, we got a lovely little community here. Order is going to be fixed as soon as we finish up this research hub, which is quite nice. Pretty happy with that. And apparently we're just waiting to get these 2 buildings repaired before we get that done. Apparently. So we're fine on that front too. Builders yards, crane. We're all in on the crane. We're all in the crane research, which is quite nice. I don't know if we're going to have the capability to... do we maybe need another... Do we maybe need another area to mine rocks?
Our understanding has improved.
Yeah, mine rocks over there. Mine rocks over there. Sure. See if that makes a difference. I don't know. I feel like we need more... We need more iron. I don't know what the issue is. Oh, I tell you exactly what the issue is. The alchemist's workshop is set up to work just on research. Let's modify that right back. Very, very good. Okay, and now we should be very, very close. We're very, very close to getting that crane done, which is great. Tinkerer unable to perform task. Produce iron tools. Yeah, that's because we don't have any iron, but that's okay. We're working on it. We're working on it. Fantastic. Okay, artisan builder's yard, catapult, and artisan lookout tower. That is good. I very specifically care about, I guess, what is this? Infrastructure. We need 200 wood and 50 iron in order to fire catapults at the thingy, the big bad turtle on which we're riding on. Right, crank that up. We don't care about alloys. We literally just care about iron at the moment at the alchemist's workshop. And in fact, I'm half tempted to get another alchemist's workshop.
We have acquired new knowledge.
Build it over here. No viable road to the Founder's Hex possible. Feel like it should be. We should have space for it. Ah, yeah, I knew we definitely got space. Okay. Keep on working away at that iron. We could repair. I don't particularly want to repair. Don't understand why the repair is not happening here. Yeah, not quite sure what the issue is, but I also am not particularly bothered. I mean, the iron tools are somewhat important, but also not a major dealio at the moment. Also, I think the game may have just crashed, which is a little bit unfortunate, actually. Because I was enjoying that, but I guess we're gonna wrap this one up right about now. Ladies and gents, World Turtles is into early access now. Actually, by the time that you see this video, give it a look if you're interested in unique, novel city building games, sort of traveling around space on the back of a turtle. I feel like we didn't really get to explore the turtle mechanics, but you know what? That is what it is. I'm sure you can, if indeed you're interested in this game, check it out. Check it out over on Steam, link down in the description below. But for now, and for me, thank you ever so much for watching. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.